Jackson Radio Show.
Oh my God. How many lies can you pack into a tweet? He'll be a no on tax cuts because his political career anyway is toast. You know what's toast? Morals in America. Honestly. And it starts from the top down. When you have a president with absolutely no morals, who's a bully, who acts like a bigot and a racist, and is a sexist and a sexual harasser, you really have problems when that starts at the top. And then you have a problem with your party. And it's a problem for our country. It is. That is the most ridiculous tweet actually, it's not. There have been so many, Heidi.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson. That was Mika Brzezinski, and she's describing Trump. But all I have to say to that, the morals of the country, we have no morals, and the bully, the bigot, the racist, the sexist, the sexual harasser, etc. He's ours. I claim him. You know, it's funny to listen to the left. MSNBC's Morning Joe, and there's Joe Scarborough with his leftist girlfriend. And he's just sitting there like a eunuch. I mean, a cuckold husband going, yep, what she said. He's supposed to be a Republican. He's supposed to be looking at this. Let me just put it to you another way. I don't care what you think about Donald Trump personally, if you want to believe the hype about what he's done or whatever, which I don't, because I can tell you this. I know people, and I'll throw myself into this. There are a point in your life where it's go, no go. You give certain young men the amount of opportunity and money that Donald Trump had and privilege that he had as a child, as a youngster, and it's easy to go the wrong way. And I know there are women out there going, Kevin, I don't know about this, and then there are guys out there going, Kevin, you're on dangerous territory. I'm not on dangerous territory. A guy sends me a note yesterday, and he says. Or no, it was the day before yesterday, and he says to me, Kevin, your comment on Al Franken is sure to offend some people, and you're offending half your audience when you say Al Franken did nothing, and he says you're essentially condoning sexual assault. And I said, I in no way said that. Not in a fraction of a way did I ever say that. What I said is Al Franken pretending to put his hands on a woman's breast in a picture as a gag while she was sleeping is not anything. And I stand by it 1,000%. That's nothing. Al Franken writing in a kiss in a script that he had control over. If the girl went for it, good for him. She said she had him take it out. I didn't want to kiss him. Okay, great. Now, if he forced himself on her in any way, I condemn his actions. But if you're going to tell me that, pretending to touch a girl's breast, let me just tell you, go look at the montage of the people who have grabbed guys by the crotch. These are women, leftist women, grabbing men by the crotch and so on and so forth. We've put it up. So the people that want to appear to be so sanctimonious about this stuff drive me crazy. I can tell you, I have absolutely, I'm talking about friends, people that I know, I've grabbed them by the butt, or like, hey, hit a friend girl by the butt. I've had them do it to me. There's nothing new here under the sun, folks. And we act as if, oh, that's so offensive. No, it's been made. We're making things offensive that used to just be good-natured fun. It's the same thing with the way you address your buddies or use the word chick, or some girl uses the word dude or what. I mean, not that men are ever, protected from any of this stuff. And we're going to be talking about this in a real way. And I know there are people, let me put it to you this way. I don't care if you're offended by me giving you the actual way that people should view each other and have viewed each other for decades. That in no way infringes upon the rights of women. And last time I checked, we had a women's revolution that occurred that said women wanted to be men. And let's face it, leftist men certainly want to be women. So we become one unisex nation. And suddenly we've got morality that's swinging very much to one direction. Let me put it to you this way. If it continues this way, there will be no men in charge anywhere. Let me ask you, do you think women can sexually harass? What about lesbian women? Do they not have the same issues as men? If a lesbian woman's in charge, maybe she's going to give special treatment to a woman who wants such and such. What if it's a gay man? What if he's giving special treatment to a gay guy? You know, you get the best shift, etc. Carlos, given that we can all pick our genders, we have multiple genders and multiple, things we can decide we want to be, and so on and so forth. How can there possibly be any exploitation of anybody? Just explain it to me. Because see, when it was just men and women, and men were solidly in charge, and they were doing the things that they were doing, I get it. I watch Mad Men. I love the show. And I told people, I love the idea of the show, the feel of the show. But what it did is it did point out the inconsistencies of how men behaved and how women were very subservient to men at the time. I'm not going to say it doesn't exist, but it's certainly not to the level that the women are trying to make it these days. Not anywhere close. Women are in charge, large and in charge. I'll use Fox as an example. I'm in New York. There are 3 people in the room, 4 people at one point, and the 2 dudes, we were the lowest ranking people in the room. The 2 women executives were the ones making a decision on my future with Fox, and I had no problem with it. I have ultimate respect for them. Let's look at what Fox is doing. They're turning things around and kicking butt. Now, do I agree with everything they do? No. But I think they've done a masterful job. And I don't look at it as, oh, these women can't tell me anything or whatever. But here's Brzezinski trying to make Trump out to be no morals. He's a bully, bigot, racist, sexist, sexual harasser. And you know what she's telling you? That's everything she's experienced on the left. First, think about it this way. The way Brzezinski is sitting her butt in that chair is because of her boyfriend, Joe Scarborough, sitting right next to her. That's how she got her butt in that chair. Through sleeping her way to the top. Now, I don't care if that's what she wanted to do to get on TV and to be able to spew venom at us. Fine. But don't try to moralize and make it sound like, we're the ones doing it. I didn't do anything to her. You didn't do anything to her. Scarborough gave her an opportunity. He's a Republican. He's given her an opportunity. What is this hatred of men? This idea that I played a clip the other day of Trevor Noah. Men, it's all our fault. It isn't our fault. It's not our fault. There are some bad men in the world, but let me tell you, there are some unscrupulous women that are ruining it, not only for men, but they're ruining it for women. These guys that are being accused, look, don't misunderstand me. I make no defense for Charlie Rose and Al Franken and some of these other people if their behavior goes beyond. But I'll tell you, you've got lots of mixed signals out there with the women of today, and people know it, especially the feminists.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.